My breath is strange to my wife, though I entreated for the children's sake of my own body. Yes, young children despised me, I arose, and they spoke against me. All my inward friends abhorred me, and they whom I loved are turned against me. My bone sticks to my skin and to my flesh, and I am escaped with the skin of my teeth. Have pity on me, O you my friends, for the hand of God has touched me. Why do you persecute me as God, and are not satisfied with my flesh? Oh that my words were now written! Oh that they were printed in a book! That they were graven with an iron pen and laid in the rock forever. For I know that my Redeemer lives, and that he shall stand at the latter day on the earth. And though after my skin worms destroy this body, yet in my flesh shall I see God, whom I shall see for myself, and my eyes shall behold, and not another, though my reins be consumed within me. But you should say, why persecute we him, seeing the root of the matter is found in me? Be you afraid of the sword, for wrath brings the punishments of the sword, that you may know there is a judgment. Then answered Zophar the Naamathite, and said, Therefore do my thoughts cause me to answer, and for this I make haste. I have heard the check of my reproach, and the spirit of my understanding causes me to answer. Know you not this of old, since man was placed on earth? That the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment? Though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach to the clouds, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, Where is he? He shall fly away as a dream, and shall not be found, yes, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night. The eye also which saw him shall see him no more, neither shall his place any more behold him. His children shall seek to please the poor, and his hands shall restore their goods. His bones are full of the sin of his youth, which shall lie down with him in the dust. Though wickedness be sweet in his mouth, though he hide it under his tongue, though he spare it, and forsake it not, but keep it still within his mouth, yet his meat in his bowels is turned, it is the gall of asps within him. He has swallowed down riches, and he shall vomit them up again, God shall cast them out of his belly. He shall suck the poison of asps, the viper's tongue shall slay him. He shall not see the rivers, the floods, the brooks of honey and butter. That which he labored for shall he restore, and shall not swallow it down, according to his substance shall the restitution be, and he shall not rejoice therein. Because he has oppressed and has forsaken the poor, because he has violently taken away an house which he built not. Surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly, he shall not save of that which he desired. There shall none of his meat be left, therefore shall no man look for his goods. In the fullness of his sufficiency he shall be in straits, every hand of the wicked shall come on him. When he is about to fill his belly, God shall cast the fury of his wrath on him, and shall rain it on him while he is eating. He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. It is drawn, and comes out of the body, yes, the glittering sword comes out of his gall, terrors are on him. All darkness shall be hid in his secret places, a fire not blown shall consume him, it shall go ill with him that is left in his tabernacle. The heaven shall reveal his iniquity, and the earth shall rise up against him. The increase of his house shall depart, and his goods shall flow away in the day of his wrath. This is the portion of a wicked man from God, and the heritage appointed to him by God. But Job answered and said, Hear diligently my speech, and let this be your consolations. Suffer me that I may speak, and after that I have spoken, mock on. As for me, is my complaint to man? And if it were so, why should not my spirit be troubled? Mark me, and be astonished, and lay your hand on your mouth. Even when I remember I am afraid, and trembling takes hold on my flesh. Why do the wicked live, become old, yes, are mighty in power? Their seed is established in their sight with them, and their offspring before their eyes. Their houses are safe from fear, neither is the rod of God on them. their bull engenders, and fails not, their cow calves, and casts not her calf. They send forth their little ones like a flock, and their children dance. They take the tambourine and harp, and rejoice at the sound of the organ. They spend their days in wealth, and in a moment go down to the grave. Therefore they say to God, Depart from us, for we desire not the knowledge of your ways. What is the Almighty, that we should serve him? And what profit should we have, if we pray to him? See, their good is not in their hand, the counsel of the wicked is far from me. How oft is the candle of the wicked put out? And how oft comes their destruction on them? God distributes sorrows in his anger. They are as stubble before the wind, and as chaff that the storm carries away. God lays up his iniquity for his children, he rewards him, and he shall know it. His eyes shall see his destruction, and he shall drink of the wrath of the Almighty. For what pleasure has he in his house after him, when the number of his months is cut off in the middle? Shall any teach God knowledge? Seeing he judges those that are high. One dies in his full strength, being wholly at ease and quiet. His breasts are full of milk, and his bones are moistened with marrow. And another dies in the bitterness of his soul, and never eats with pleasure. They shall lie down alike in the dust, and the worms shall cover them. Behold, I know your thoughts, and the devices which you wrongfully imagine against me. For you say, Where is the house of the prince? And where are the dwelling places of the wicked? Have you not asked them that go by the way? And do you not know their tokens? That the wicked is reserved to the day of destruction? They shall be brought forth to the day of wrath. Who shall declare his way to his face? And who shall repay him what he has done? Yet shall he be brought to the grave, and shall remain in the tomb. The clods of the valley shall be sweet to him, and every man shall draw after him, as there are innumerable before him. How then comfort you me in vain, seeing in your answers there remains falsehood? Then Eliphaz the Temanite answered and said, Can a man be profitable to God, as he that is wise may be profitable to himself? Is it any pleasure to the Almighty, that you are righteous? Or is it gain to him, that you make your ways perfect? Will he reprove you for fear of you? Will he enter with you into judgment? Is not your wickedness great? And your iniquities infinite? For you have taken a pledge from your brother for nothing, and stripped the naked of their clothing. You have not given water to the weary to drink, and you have withheld bread from the hungry. But as for the mighty man, he had the earth, and the honorable man dwelled in it. You have sent widows away empty, and the arms of the fatherless have been broken. End of reading.